Okay. Looks like we're recording. Very good. I did not know I was going to be doing this, but while I was doing my breath work this morning after, my prayers and affirmations, I received a message from Spirit. Spirit came through during the breath work, and I will be reading for the wounded leader archetypes. The wounded leader archetype. Now, the question that I'm reading is what message is ready for the wounded leader archetype within the collective I walk alongside? Okay. So, if I've spent time with you over the phone or in person, this is especially for you. All right. And before I do that, and I also pulled a plant oracle card, one of my oracle cards, for afterwards. And before I forget, I don't want to forget, please mark on your calendars April 1st, Wednesday, I believe it's Wednesday, and at 11 a.m. Pacific, noon Mountain, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, I will have my Homeschool Tarot Society sister, Selma, joining me in a live to read for you. She not only reads tarot, she reads Lenormand. So she's very good. She's been taking classes for quite a while, probably a couple years or longer. I really hadn't asked her about the time frame, but I know we've been in, it'll be, wow, it's been at least a year and a half, I think, since Homeschool Tarot Society was formed. So she's probably been studying pretty hard for 3 years. And so anyway, and she's beautiful soul, beautiful, beautiful. And I will bring her picture up. Let's see, this is a present or image file. There we go. And I haven't gotten rid of the background on her image file, and but it doesn't really need it. This is her one she sent me. There you go. Here she is. This is Selma. She's beautiful. I believe she's standing with her brothers in this one. But so Selma is going to be with me April 1st, 11 a.m. Pacific. So please join us. See, she's in the Eastern time zone. So anyway, please put it on your calendar. Join us. Bring questions. Any kind of questions. Well, we can't do medical or legal, but other questions we can do. All right? Thank you very much. Okay. Now for the message from Spirit. All right. Here we go. Okay. I pulled 3 cards, and then also we have the unseen bottom of the deck card. And first card I pulled was the 8 of clubs. All right, can you see that? There you go. 8 of clubs. Yep. 9 of spades. 5 of hearts. Unseen energy. Jack of clubs, or the Jack of hearts. The Jack of hearts. All right. I printed this up so it reads well. All right. 8 of clubs is the collective current posture over efforting, over carrying, overworking the problem. For the wounded healer archetype, this 8 is the threshold of burnout, not collapse, but the moment right before it, when the hands keep moving out of habit rather than alignment. This card speaks to labor without replenishment, duty that has calcified into identity, trying to fix what can only be released. The old oath still running, even though the season has changed. I thought that was really good. It's the archetype's overdeveloped muscle responsibility. The message beginning to rise is, right? You cannot work your way out of this chapter. We cannot work our way out of this chapter. All right. Now, the 9 of Spades, the collective's hidden truth. A cycle is ending whether they consent or not. The 9 is the death rattle of an old pattern. The final contraction of a long, painful cycle of endurance. For the wounded healer archetype, this is the moment where the old survival strategy stops working. The body says no more. The mind can't push through. The soul refuses to continue the old bargain. This is not punishment. It's completion. The message here is let the ending end. Let the ending end. Okay. And you know who the closest ones to me, if you identify with a wounded leader, you know, I mean, I was trained for leadership since I was 2 years old, being the oldest of 7. You know, they're all forms of wounded leaders. All forms, you know. It don't mean you're an elected person for this or that, or running a committee over here or over there, or running a job site somewhere. You know, this is everyday field work, you know. Maybe at work you're, you know, the head of the little group, you know. You're the head of the little group because you are a wounded leader. Because wounded leaders, I'm speaking from my own experience, we repair, we bolster up, we help guide, we help nourish the soul in the vessel. You know who you are. You know who you are. Okay, the next card. 5 of Hearts. The collective's instructions. This is our instruction in this card here. All right, 5 of Hearts. Let the heart break open into new relational truth. The 5 is the emotional reset. Not grief for grief's sake, but the kind of heart opening that comes when the old way of loving, leading, or belonging can't continue. For the wounded leader archetype, this is the pivot. This is the pivot from self-sacrifice, self-honoring, emotional suppression. So, okay, let's do it. It goes from self-sacrificing to self-honoring, from emotional suppression to emotional truth, from relational duty to relational reciprocity. It's the card of repatterning the heart, repatterning the heart. The message here is feel what you've been carrying so you can stop carrying it. Feel what you've been carrying so you can stop carrying it. Now our unseen bottom of the Jack of Hearts. You see what he's holding there? The collective's emerging identity. The return of the young-hearted leader. This Jack is the rebirth beneath the surface, the part of the archetype that remembers how to lead from devotion, curiosity, tenderness, and emotional presence, rather than duty or depletion. This is the archetype's inner apprentice coming back online. The part that still believes in beauty, the part that leads from sincerity, not obligation, the part that can love without losing itself, the part that can begin again. The unseen message here is your next chapter requires a softer, younger heart. The message for the wounded leader archetype in one breath: stop working so hard. Let the old cycle die. Let your heart break open. A new young-hearted way of leading is trying to be born. This is not a message of collapse. It's a message of release, emotional truth, and rebirth. Okay. And then I have, where is it? Oh, right up here. Got the longer additional message on this reading. You are standing at the end of a long, heavy cycle, a cycle of carrying more than was ever yours to hold, a cycle of endurance, vigilance, and invisible labor, a cycle that shaped you but no longer serves you. The weight you feel is not failure, it is completion. Today you are being asked to pause long enough to recognize what is ending, not to fix it, not to push through it, simply to acknowledge the final echo of an old burden. Your heart is the medicine now, not the armor you built, not the strategies you perfected, not the strength you forced yourself to maintain. Your heart, in its softness, its truth, its sovereignty, is the doorway forward. Let tenderness return. Let compassion for yourself rise. Let the part of you that knows how to love without losing yourself take the lead. As your heart comes forward, your work is settled. The chaos will quiet. The pace will regulate. The task will fall into a rhythm that does not drain you. You are not meant to labor from depletion anymore. You are meant to work from steadiness, clarity, and grounded intention. This is the shift from survival to structure, from overextension to alignment, from scattered effort to sustainable rhythm. Beneath all of this, a deeper truth is emerging. You're becoming the wise leader, the one who leads from experience, not wound, from mastery, not martyrdom, from clarity, not compulsion. Your wisdom is no longer raw. It is seasoned. It is earned. It is ready. This is the evolution of your archetype, from the wounded leader to the heart-led teacher to the quiet master. In essence, a cycle is ending. Your heart is rising. Your work is stabilizing. Your mastery is emerging. This is the message for all who walk in this archetype with me, right? And with you. It's like I said, I'm not speaking to just readers here. Not at all. I'm talking to wounded leaders. Maybe you read cards, maybe you don't. The wounded leader archetype. Like I said, if this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by. If you're still here with me, press the thumbs up button, okay? Leave me a comment. Do you like this new read the path and not the person? You know, I hope so. I hope so. So let me know, all right? Remember, love yourself, love the others, and be the light, because you are the light. You and I, each one of us, together, we shine, we lead, we survive, we thrive. We don't just survive, we thrive. Yeah. All right. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for your support by clicking into the channel. And please put it on your calendar, the 1st of April. Live, join Selma and I live. All right? Thank you so much. Love you all. Have a real good day. Do your breath work, meditation, go for a walk, whatever you got to do. Remember, find the in-between. Got all these news bombs and all kinds of shit happening. Find the in-between. Pet the pet at home. Hug the child. Sing a song and dance in the living room. Any way you want. You know, find the in-between moments. They will sustain you. I promise. Love y'all. Bye for now.